This is video number 6 in my TriCon series. So hopefully you've been watching those and now you understand the benefits of doing my TriCon training. Quickly before I get into this leg workout, this is all about your legs, man. Using TriCon training to help build your legs and strengthen your legs. We're gonna start this leg workout off by doing a leg extension. Now we're gonna do TriCon leg extensions. The key to doing these first, not the key to doing these first. The reason I do these before I do a compound exercise is because as a man, personally, over 50, but if you're over 40, if you're 50, 60, 70, 80, the last thing you need to do with your joints is go straight into a compound exercise, a squat, or a goblet squat or something like that. So typically I like you to warm up your knees first. Warm up your knees, maybe warm up your hips, warm up the muscles. Get the muscles stimulated with an isolation exercise like this prior to getting into the heavier leg work. So that's why I always start my leg workouts doing leg extensions. If you know what my TriCon sets are, this workout's gonna be phenomenal. If you're not familiar with them, then make sure you go back and watch video number 1. Video number 1 in this 6-part series, I break down what my TriCon sets are, why I created them, how I came up with them, and what the benefits of doing them are. So all of that is in video 1, which means the first video is a little bit longer, but a little bit more educational as well. I show you a workout in that video utilizing my TriCon sets. It's my chest workout, but I also make sure to take you through each type of TriCon that I use because there's more than one TriCon. TriCon that is my standard sets. I've got TriCon S that are for TriCon stretch. So just make sure you watch video number 1 if you haven't already done so. So with the leg extensions though, I basically am gonna take you through my TriCon leg extensions because that's pretty much all I do now. I'll do a couple warm-up sets of 20 to 25 reps just to generate some blood flow into my quads, but that also generates some synovial fluid in your joints, which helps lubricate your joints, which again, being an older guy, just the wear and tear of the joints and all the natural deterioration of the joints can make for some squeaky and achy joints. All right, so a TriCon set, full range of motion, 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna get into our first hold. I'll do 10-second holds here. Squeeze it, 1,001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower under control, full stretch. 1, 2. Now 10-second holds are the maximum hold amount. That's for an advanced lifter. So if you're new to these, and it's okay to start with the 2 to 3, 2 to 5 seconds, and then you can become the intermediate lifter and shoot for the middle of the 5 to 8 seconds. But once you're advanced, you know how much weight you need to allow you to fail with a 9 rep range at 10-second holds, then consistently do the 10-second holds. 4, 5, 6, 7. Really focus on squeezing these as well. Try not to space out, but really put your mind into the muscle you're trying to work. So really focus on your quadriceps here. Now 3 holds and 3 full range of motion. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. One more. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's your first set. So typically with my TriCons or with this TriCon series, we're doing straight sets for these workouts, meaning we're not doing back-to-back supersetting or giant sets or circuits. So complete all 3 reps here first. So I'm gonna give you 3 reps here. I'm gonna give you 3 reps of another exercise, 3 reps of a compound exercise, and then I'm gonna give you a finisher, a way to finish off your legs, which is gonna bring a lot more growth and strength and stability to your legs and your hips and your knees. All right, so the first one that we did, like I said, we did the 9 standard reps. You would rest 90 seconds and then go into set number 2. Rest to 90 seconds again and then go into set number 3. So once you've completed your third, you would go into this next exercise. So we pre-exhausted the quadriceps. We got some synovial fluid in the knees. Now we're gonna work the back of the legs, the hamstrings. All right, so with the hamstrings, I wanna utilize the same technique. We're still gonna do TriCon sets. So typically what I would have you do is your first 2 sets for your hamstrings, just like your quads, should be a warm up. So 20 slow repetitions, full range of motion, get some blood up there. And then once they're, they're thoroughly warmed up, now we're gonna get into your TriCon sets here. So basically, full range of motion all the way up, 1, stretch all the way down, 2. I lift a little more explosively than I lower the weight, 3, and I lower under control. And then we're gonna hold in this contracted 1,001, 1,002, 1,003. Really focus on getting your heels towards the back of your head. Even though that's not physically possible, hopefully it's not physically possible for you, then that's still your mindset, which is gonna allow you to contract those hamstrings. That's gonna give you that big hamstring contraction. Like really pull as hard as you can. 1,001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're gonna do one more just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then after these, we got our 3 full range of motion slow reps. 3 isometric holds, nice big stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. One more of these. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. All right. So that would be set number 1. Nice breath. Rest 90 seconds. Stretch out if you need to in between. Get your butt back, which is a hip hinge. That's gonna allow you to stretch those hamstrings. Do what you need to loosen up your legs at this point. Now that you've got blood flow in there, we've warmed up some of your joints and your musculature. Now we're gonna get into a compound exercise. For this one, I'm gonna go with a leg press. You can do a leg press, you can do a goblet squat, you can do dumbbell squat. All of those are gonna be sufficient. I really like using the leg press for these. So if you have access to a leg press, that's gonna be my recommendation, because there's so many different things that we can do here. We can play with our foot placement. The closer our feet are together, if it's directly over our hip, then it's gonna help target more outer quads. If it's lower on the platform, if your heel's lower on the platform, it's gonna target more of this front part of your quad up here. Now, if you wanna build more adductors, then you can go wide out here and it will strengthen this part of your legs. Or if you wanna work more of your butt, your glutes, then you can go more high on the platform like that. So that's the main reason I really like doing, the leg press. Also, it's safer. I mean, you don't need anybody to help you, anybody to spot you. So keep that in mind. So you can use whatever foot placement feels best for you, and whichever one is gonna help you build the area of your legs you wanna build the most. Now, typically what I like to do, my toes are straight, and then I bring my heels in slightly. That allows my toes to be pointed out slightly. And then the key from this point is making sure that your knees stay in the same alignment, same direction that your toes are pointed. Meaning on the way down, you don't want your knees to come in. If your knees come in and your toes are pointed out, that's gonna put way too much stress on your actual knee. So make sure they're staying out and they're in line with the same direction your toes are pointed. All right, so we're gonna do a TriCon set here as well. So again, same with all TriCons. Full range of motion, as far as you can without your lower back rounding, without your hips leaving the pad. That's gonna be up to your mobility, your hip mobility. Some people may only be able to go here, because if they go here, look at my butt, see my butt coming up? You don't want that to happen. You gotta make sure your back stays against the pad and your butt stays down and back against the pad as well. That'll keep your lower back safer, because otherwise if it's rounding, that's gonna put way too much tension on your lumbar spine. All right, 3 full range of motion reps. Now for this one on my isometric holds, I like about a 90 degree angle right there. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then press. 1, 2, you should feel it all in your quads. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you're gonna press your third hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more press, and then you do your 3 slow full range of the motion reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Under control. One more. And there you go. That's your TriCon set. Again, I typically, when I say TriCon sets, you want to rest about 90 seconds. However, when it comes to your legs are such a large muscle, it can take so much out of your lungs, more to recover. So it's okay to take 2 to 3 minutes between these as well. Because the goal with this exercise is to get as much muscle stimulation as you can without really overloading the weights. That's the whole nature of the TriCon. You can get great benefits with using lighter weights. Now, I did tell you we're gonna do a finisher. I like doing finishers with some of my clients, especially those that are a little bit more advanced. Those that, I like to work on different types of exercises that are more calisthenic based. I want you to finish this workout by doing 100 reps of bodyweight squats. If you're new, you're a beginner, this is the first time you've done this type of workout, just do 1 set of each. 1 set extensions, 1 set curls, 1 set here, and then do as many body weight squats that you can. And with the body weight squat, don't bounce, keep it slow, under control. If you can do 100 reps at once, phenomenal, which means you're in great shape, especially after the workout. But it may take you 10 sets of 10. It may take you, 5 sets of 20, whatever you need to do to get it done. So basically, I'll show you just a few of mine, same concept. I like to keep my feet a little wider on these, toes pointed out, knees in line with those as well. I take mine as deep as I can because the main benefit of doing these is to open up your hips, keep your knees healthy. So we're not loading a lot of weight. This is just a natural movement pattern. I want you to get comfortable in this position. Now, a lot of you may not be able to do this based on your anatomy. You may be leaning really far forward. Your hips may be way up here like this. I understand that. So the goal is to get as deep as you can comfortably. And the more you do this, try to continue to get a little bit deeper, do a little bit more in an upright position, just to add some mobility to your hips and your knees, because as an older guy, that's the biggest issue I come across. You may have good musculature, you may have low body fat, but your bone structure, your knees, your joints may feel your age. Whereas you've been working out and you're doing cardio, you're a 70-year-old man that feels 50, your bones may feel 70. So this is gonna help prevent some of that. So really slow, under control. 1, just like this. 2, goal being 100 eventually. So if you have to stop at 20, the next workout, 25, then 30, whatever you can do with a goal to eventually be using this as a 100 rep finisher after your workout. Thank you for watching this video. Again, if you haven't seen all the others in this series, this is a 6 video series. This is the last of those, but I do a TriCon workout for every single body part. Make sure you go back and watch those. Watch video 1 if you have no idea what my TriCons are, or if you just want more clarification. Again, thank you for being here. As always, get busy, get after it, and God bless.